It's 4th of July at Dorney Park, and we're gonna try some exclusive food. There's fireworks extravaganza tonight at 9, so it's the first time I'm actually experiencing the fireworks here. Colleen and Melody are at Wildwater Kingdom with some friends, so we're gonna meet up later and have some food and watch the fireworks. So I'm gonna check some wait times and see what's going on today. And hopefully I've got an updated camera here for POV on-ride views, so hopefully that works out.
Okay, so we're back at Wildwater Kingdom at Dorney Park. We've never been in here before, so Albert is out in the park somewhere riding roller coasters for today, and the rest of us are going into the water park. Now, we are joined by Jessica and Isabel today, and you guys have been in the water park before, right?
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh yeah.
So we've never been in the water park, so they'll probably be showing us around. So we're gonna show you inside the water park some, but Alex and Shelby, Melody, and I have never been in there, so we'll show you around once we get in there. Woo!
The whip is a walk-on. Don't mind if I do. I just got off with the whip. One of the things I love about the whip is it's industrial smelling. So when you're on it, you can smell the grease of the gears and the cables that run the cars around each end. And it just had its 100th anniversary last year. I just got off Steel Force. The posted wait time on the app was 5 minutes, but if you want the front of the seat, it's about 30, I would say. So, good things come to those who wait in queues, I guess. All right, we're entering Snoopy, Planet Snoopy, so we're gonna check out crowd levels here with families and little ones.
Once seated, ensure to fasten and tighten your seatbelt. Anyone having trouble with their seatbelt can notify a ride attendant.
Guys, are we ready? One more time. Come on, guys. Are we ready? All right. Enjoy your ride.
As you can see, Planet Snoopy's a little more crowded than the rest of the park because of the families and everything. It's a tighter space too. But one thing I didn't know, there's actually dead ends in there. So I thought you could walk through, exit an area, and go out the other side of the area. But there are dead ends, and they're like bottlenecks to where it gets pretty crowded. So, you know, I had to work my way around, and people are cutting each other off. The rest of the park so far has not been too bad. My judge for if the park is crowded or not is I'm a pretty fast walker. So I made my way from the main gate down to the Whip. That was the first ride that I stopped at. And if someone cuts me off or slows down my pace, then that's my way of knowing if it is a crowded day or not. And that only happened one time while I was walking, so it wasn't too bad when I first got here. But Planet Snoopy's definitely more crowded with the families packed in there. This is Whitewater Landing, so this is actually an exit bridge. When you get off the ride, you can stand here and get soaked again if you want to, and the flume comes down that ramp and soaks that bridge. But they have lockers here for your stuff, and then they have a dryer, a heated dryer, $5 for 3 minutes, because apparently this gets you soaked. I think I rode it once, years ago, but I haven't been on it recently. On the Bayou, another haunted attraction they keep up all year, and then it's themed all year to tempt all of us and tease all of us who love Halloween.
All right, so we worked out, I think, a lot of kinks.
Yes.
In
No
the
more
water,
amateur moves.
which we probably will.
Yeah, well, it might be like version 2.0, version 3.0.
So it took us, I think we walked this whole water park like in an entire circle until we figured out like, what are we doing? And then we're like, okay, hey, we need a locker today. but I don't think we're gonna do that again because we figured
No.
some things out on
Much
the way.
better. Much
Because
better.
a one-day locker, which you definitely need, like I don't know who even uses the regular standard locker, but
Oh,
we
it fits
need-
like a shoebox in it.
yeah, like we needed a jumbo locker, which has 3 little book bags next to it. I did not take our season pass discount, so it
No.
says season pass invalid, so I had to go to guest services after this to get our discount. But a jumbo locker for one day at Dorney Park is $50. So you can get a season pass of a standard locker for $129.
Yes. A shoebox. If you want to store a shoebox every time you come to Dorney, you only pay $129 plus tax for the whole season.
But you can't fit anything in it.
No, exactly.
So then we were trying to see, like, okay, could we split a locker for the season, but a bigger one, but then we figured things out. So this is what we figured out. So I have this little nifty thing today. I bought this little pouch
Yes.
thing for Alex. And,
Phone saver.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like waterproof, which did work in the river because we got pretty wet, as you can see. It's the only thing we've been on in like the 2 hours.
Ours is in like 4 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Amateur move.
So, a couple things. A, maybe your first time coming to Dorney Park Wildwater Kingdom, come earlier.
Yes.
So you have time in Wildwater Kingdom to do things rather than kind of walking around.
Like
not
wondering
knowing.
where the exit is or the entrance is
and where
have a plan.
lockers,
Totally.
because they do only have one section for lockers, even though Wildwater Kingdom is very big. You know, I have one place. I only saw one place for changing rooms too. Did you see any more than that? I saw a couple restroom locations.
No, there was only one changing room, and it
Yeah.
was like at the entrance to the park
Yeah.
or exit entrance.
Yeah,
You know.
and that's where the lockers are. Lots of air. Not even that many areas to actually sit and have like your stuff all day.
Oh God, no. Yeah,
No.
exactly.
Like we couldn't. We had to put our towels and stuff in like a shoe cubby, which probably
And
isn't
hope for the
sanitary.
best. You know.
And then our shoes
Hope
didn't
that some
fit.
wet person didn't just be like, okay, well,
That towel
sorry.
looks nice.
Yeah.
I need a towel to dry off. Second thing, as we're on the lazy river, I'm like, we need a waterproof fanny pack because this was fitting. We were squeezing everything into this little pouch, and I was like, we need to get a waterproof fanny pack. So as we're exiting the lazy river, Jessica found somebody with a waterproof fanny pack. I was like, where'd you get that? Amazon. So as we were in line for the food, we ordered from Amazon.
a 2-pack.
I think it was like $9.49. It came to like $5.06
Yes.
with tax, like
Yes.
$10
Compared to $50 for one day.
for a locker.
We'll have a lifetime
Yes.
of storage.
So we're gonna wear our waterproof fanny packs and rock those next
Yes.
time, and then we're gonna.
And we can
probably
even decorate them with stickers to like individualize them if
Yes.
we want.
Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. Probably lighter weight towels. We're gonna try to scope out lighter weight towels, which Isabel, right here. Let me see if I can't do this, but let me. Isabel's wearing a lightweight towel, so
I love it.
maybe we'll find some more of those. If we need to get bulk stuff and not rent, maybe a waterproof backpack.
Yes.
And
But
if we
something
need to bring more.
preferably that you could wear it like on the front of you, kind of like a cinch bag, you know?
So we could even do that like out in the park on like the raft ride and things like that.
Exactly.
And not, I don't want to ever have to worry about a locker again because I'm not
Yeah.
paying $50 again
Totally.
for a
Totally.
locker. That's insane.
Crowd levels back here. This is where all like the midway games are. Some more. There were a few on the other side of the park, but this is the other side towards Talon. If you turn right when you first come in the park, this is to the right. And then the bumper car is right over here, but looks pretty thin back here. All right, Talon was a 30-minute wait, so I'm gonna skip that one, but I'm gonna head over to Midway Eats and check out the Texas brisket cheesesteak, because that sounds yum. There is an arcade here too, so this is where the Midway games were, and then back there's the bumper cars and Talon, the entrance to Talon, and right outside here's an arcade. It is air conditioned, so you can cool off. I guess it's about 80 degrees today. I didn't check the temperature. Feels 80. Again, here's where all the Grand Carnival setups are. There's another thing here. I guess some picture opportunities or demonstrations. You got the swings here, and then Midway Eats just on the other side down there. And that way is the entrance and exit to the park. Featured foods right now for this weekend are from Schlitterbahn Water Parks and Resorts in 2 locations, Galveston, Texas, and I forget what the other one is. I'll look it up. But there's 2 locations in Texas. So the food right now is stuffed turkey leg. I don't know what it's stuffed with. I'm not a fan of turkey legs, so I will probably not be getting that one. But the one I am looking at is the Texas brisket cheesesteak, and that looks like 15 bucks for the basket. So cheesesteak and fries, and I guess it'll be another $4 for a bottle of soda over here while I'm waiting for my food over here. On outside of the old time photo spot, Hydro's right down there, but I went to check out my old hiding spot to eat this cheesesteak, and it's no longer a secret. And it was crowded, so I came here instead. So I'm gonna taste this Texas barbecue brisket. And the other location in Texas is New Braunfels, if that's pronounced right. So it's Schlitterbahn Water Parks and Resort in New Braunfels, Texas, and Galveston, Texas. The stuffed turkey, like I asked, is stuffed with, you can either choose to be stuffed with brisket, or you can choose to be stuffed with pulled pork. And my cheese, basically Texas brisket cheesesteak, this looks like it has peppers in it. But I asked, and it does not come with barbecue sauce, so it is a plain brisket with peppers, obviously, and smothered in Cheese Whiz or some kind of fake cheese product. But I'm glad it doesn't have barbecue sauce on it, because I just like mine plain or with a little bit of ketchup. You can have barbecue sauce put on it if you would like. So I'm by myself, so I couldn't hold the camera while I was eating, because that sandwich was an utter mess. And it wasn't that good. So with the season pass discount, that cheesesteak without fries was just $10.58. So it's a little bit more comfortable for tasting food, that price range. So I'd say just skip the fries if there's an option to get a basket, quote unquote, or not a basket, and just an entree without fries. You'll save a little bit of money. There was not much flavor to that. The brisket was a lot of fat on it. Actually, the first bite, I actually saw the fat sticking out. So before I bit it, I just pulled that piece out, tasted it by itself. There was maybe 2 pieces of onion and 2 pieces of peppers on there, so you don't even get peppers and onions in each bite to add flavor. But the brisket, maybe it would have been better with barbecue sauce, but I wouldn't be a fan. I would not get that again. I'm not a fan of that, but I'm glad I tried it, and it was only 11 bucks. Of course, the $4.05 bottle of soda to wash it down.
Now, the food line was pretty insane today.
Yes.
But we had the food passes, which again, I recommend for the food pass. And I took a picture of Melody's Pizza. We got the pizza and fries, and that was a huge portion. You get 2 huge pieces of pizza and French fries.
It's really dinner for 2. It's a meal for 2.
It's huge. Yeah.
If you have little
absolutely.
kids, it could be for 4 people.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
easily. So again, I recommend that. Melody, how was it?
Delicious.
How was the Lazy River?
Good.
Was it fun?
Yeah.
Did
Were you
get
ready to get wet? Like,
Yeah.
were you surprised
Yeah.
when it happened?
Because it happened at Discovery Cove too.
Yes.
We got wet. So
Yep.
I was expecting we were gonna get
Who
wet.
took one for the team and got the wettest?
You? Isabel?
I love that ride.
We're gonna do it again. Jessica and I are thinking maybe we're gonna come back Friday
Yeah.
and do this again and not be amateurs. And we're gonna
Totally.
rock it and show you guys that we rock this.
Absolutely.
All right, we're gonna get changed and go
Over
out to the park, and then
Get our second dinner.
Let's talk about Grand Carnival. Guys, in 20 days, Grand Carnival starts. It is the 4th, and it starts on the 24th. So in 20 days is opening night for Grand Carnival. I have never been. I don't know its history. I know that there are many different representations of other countries. It's like a big festival down the midway here, and that's what all these tents are set up for. I'm assuming these are all like maybe the food booths. So you'd see the decor for Grand Carnival set up. This might be China. And the main stage I already showed you when we came in down there is already set up. So there's gonna be different foods representative of each country, kind of like a mini food and wine fest. There are some alcoholic beverages for adults over 21 to taste, and there's also non-alcoholic beverages that are going to be available too. And the carnival only goes on for a few weekends. It starts on the 24th, and I believe August 8th is the last day of it. So you only have a limited time to get here to check it out. Like I said, we are going to miss opening weekend, but we will be here the following weekend most likely. And then see what's what and maybe come back for the closing weekend. But there's a parade, I believe, that comes through, as well as the main stage is music representative from each country, and it's like a big party, and tasting different foods from different countries, and it's going to be a good time. So subscribe to the channel and follow along and check out Grand Carnival. I just checked out Good Time Gifts right at the entrance of the park, and surprising there is nothing at all patriotic. I keep seeing some people walking around with like tie-dyed red, white, and blue shirts. One was specifically for Steel Force, and I did not check out the gift shop near Steel Force, so maybe they're selling some stuff down there, but the main gift shop, nothing patriotic, surprisingly. Cedar Creek Cannonball. Let's see how many people wave back. No one waves. Anybody gonna wave? This year is the 100th anniversary for this antique carousel. The original site's carousel was in Illinois. Cedar Point purchased it in 1971 and opened in the spring of '72 in a new structure. Dorney Park received this carousel from Cedar Point, erected a new building, and opened in the spring of '95. 100 years old. It looks like this antique carousel is a popular ride too. That's probably the longest line I've seen all day. And it goes all the way down there. It's gonna start interfering with people coming in. So I found the 4th of July merch in the Snoopy gift shop. 25 bucks for commemorative fireworks. When can we do this again? And Snoops. Plush. $18.99. Peanuts, plushes, Charlie Brown. I guess this style is all, that's $16.99. The commemorative one with the 4th of July hat was $2 more. But here's all your Peanuts merch. This one's pretty cool. Dorney Park specific. That one's neat. $24.99 for this nighttime view of Charlie Brown and Snoops. There's a 3/4 sleeve for $29.99. I get it because it's Planet Snoopy, so it's all space themed. I got Lego Snoopy. They just have it here for you to touch. And a lanyard. They have lanyards here probably. And all your Lego sets. $29.99. And the big sets are $49.99. These are cool. Peanuts action figures. Cowboy Charlie Brown. Pirate Charlie Brown. Pirate Linus. These are all $19.99. Snoopy. And you can get a coin bank. Peanuts coin bank. $12.99. Did you get
Okay, yay!
vanilla ice cream?
Yummy!
3 dollops. You already know funnel cake's good though, right?
So dang good, baby.
Oh yeah, no, she's like,
We got the old fashioned.
I didn't know
Did you
funnel.
taste any?
It's hot. Almost burnt my fingers off.
And we got an order of Kit Kat fries, like we said we would, and fried Oreos. Have you had fried Oreos yet too?
I have, they're delicious. I haven't had them here, but there you go, one for you.
Let's take one of the
Have fun.
fried Kit Kats.
Thank you.
They look like an egg roll.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
Look how skinny that one is compared to like that. You
There's
think
plenty.
I'm eating this whole thing?
I'm probably gonna burn my mouth.
Probably. Maybe so.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Mommy likes hot things, so she likes hot things, right?
Hot.
Okay.
The chocolate is very hot.
Here's the glorious inside of a fried Oreo.
Oh yeah, it's like chocolate mush,
Mm-hmm, exactly.
but like it's gonna taste like Oreo.
She's actually here right now.
The kind they served at like summer camp in the school cafeteria.
Yeah, I mean they were good though.
So dang good. Yeah.
That's good. I think I like the Oreos better than the Kit Kat.
Yeah. There we go.
Is that the Oreo? See, that's like the perfect mixture of like the dough and the filling.
I'm gonna try this.
That'd be good with some of Isabel's ice cream.
Yeah, exactly. Here, get Colleen a spoon.
Oh no.
You want to leave it?
Uh,
You want an extra spoon?
That was a Kit Kat fail. You gotta bite through the
Look at
Kit Kat. Yeah, it all melts off.
the inside of the Kit Kat.
Let's throw some in there, I think.
Well, the chocolate's in there.
Well,
You gotta like bite all the way through.
I can't. It's hot.
Well, it's too late now because there's no longer anything in the middle.
Yeah, it is.
But
The rest of the Kit Kat.
that's just the wafer of the Kit Kat. That's all the chocolate inside.
I just want to have a bite of yours because you got to the center.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
don't wanna-
like forcefully bite through it though, or else the wafer comes out.
Scott Power should go over you. Scott Power.
See, like the coating overpowers the chocolate.
I really want to.
Not a
I really
fan.
want to
No,
eat this part.
I mean it's carnival food.
I don't want to swallow it.
Then don't. Did you taste the Kit Kat? So what do you think?
I wouldn't do it again.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
The Oreo is good though.
Yeah. Like it tastes intentional. The textures match as
Yeah.
opposed to just like a little squeeze of chocolate, you know?
Yeah.
I do not like
How's yours? How's yours, Isabel?
Delicious.
Are you gonna eat that whole thing?
Yeah, I know.
Are you gonna get all of that down?
Yeah.
my honey.
So 1 original funnel cake, 1 Kit Kat fries, and we got 2 Dunkin' iced coffees. The refill was free, but all of that cost $30.67 with a season discount. The back end of the park closed because it's too close to where they're setting the fireworks off, so I found out a secret spot to watch the fireworks because everybody's going to be crowding in these areas here. Everybody's going to make their way up to the high spots, probably up to that Ferris wheel up there, to look down across to where the fireworks are, down to where the Possessed and Steel Force area is. There were signs down there earlier today that said that area closed at 8 o'clock. It's now close to 8:30, so people are going to be starting to make their way up this hill and out to the top end of the park, but we are going to watch the fireworks from a secret spot. I talked to one of the leadership team staff members, at least that's what it said on his shirt. They're gonna run Steel Force one more time. The silhouette in front of the sunset. Not tonight, another time. We are chilling in the parking lot because this is where the Dorney Park leadership team member said the best place to view the fireworks is in the parking lot. So then you don't have to fight the crowds coming out of the park because you're already in the parking lot. So the fireworks should be going off somewhere in this area. They shut off from this point back at 8 o'clock to set up the fireworks. So I'm assuming you load Steel Force loading area is just past that end piece from Possessed, and that was all shut off. So I'm assuming around in here. right, that's gonna end it at Dorney Park. 4th of July. Did you have a good time? Everybody have a good time?
Yeah, it was fun.
Fireworks. We tried the Kit Kat fries, the brisket cheese steak, which was not good, but all in all, it was a good night.
The Kit Kat fries.
No, the fried Oreos were better than anything.
Can't go wrong with chicken and
That
beef.
smells a little odd.
It's buffalo this time.
Okay.
But it was fun. It was a fun day.
Yes.
And Jessica and Isabel joined us. Shelby and Alex.
Just joined us for fireworks. Until next time.
Hashtag.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proud